Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I am back. I know it's been some weeks since I posted a pick a card reading here on the YouTube channel. Excuse my familiar. She is definitely here for this pick a card. So while we're waiting for her to move, we're going to go ahead and do a candle for protection as I tell you what brought about, oh, thank you. My familiar is blessing the candle. As I explain what brought upon this subject, I was meditating underneath my man tree in my grove this morning as I heard my crow friends, I have 3 of them, I heard them freaking out, basically, on alert. They were basically saying that they were not happy, there was danger, that there was, danger around. And then I heard a hawk start to talk. And it wasn't my juvenile hawks, it was an adult hawk for sure. So once they didn't stop and I saw the hawk flew over to the tree that my crows were on in my neighbor's property, I decided to walk over there to see what was going on. Oh, excuse her. What was going on. And the hawk then flew away when it saw that I was getting closer. So after that, my crows thanked me and were ecstatic that I got rid of the hawk. And so that is kind of what started this. Then I meditated on the energies and everything and was told to do a pick a card reading. And it's got to do with these ancient primordial forces. I got a lot of the old gods came through. Thor came through. Lilith came through, Hecate came through, Loki came through. So a lot of very protective gods to me were coming through. And it had a lot to do with the fact that I was paying attention and I did something about it. So like taking action to get rid of something that may not be comfortable. But anyway, so they said basically that they have messages for people that need to know. They need to hear what's being awakened within them. They need to know what protective forces surround them. They need to know what they're being protected from. So I have created a layout for each pile. I just anointed this candle over here with my venom and nectar oil. This is my latest oil that I created about, I don't know, I guess it's been about 3 weeks ago. There is literal snake skin in here. In fact, a snake head. All the ingredients in here were also offered to me through the nature spirits. And I anointed myself as well. Lilith is also came through with that oil. So I anointed this candle for protection. We are going to light the candle in just a minute. And you guys can go ahead and say a prayer to the gods or to the nature spirits or to your ancestors, whatever it is that you follow, and ask them for guidance, protection, foresight, whatever it is that you feel like you may need. Okay? First, let me tell you which piles to choose from so you guys can look a little bit closer. I know that things are kind of everywhere. I had to take pictures though, so and I will go into depth about the feathers and the story behind them within your pile, because they will also be part of your message. They said that I need to speak about the actual story behind each feather. They were very specific on me choosing specific feathers, okay? So for pile number 1, we have Hobgoblin. I want you to choose whatever one is feeling that you are feeling is waking up within you or that is needed right now, okay? Hobgoblin is pile number 1 with tricks, cunning, and know-how. hobgoblin. We have a obsidian crow crystal. And we have the Crow Tarot for your tarot deck. And last but not least, a crow feather. Alright, and for pile number 2, we have the Power of 3, Sincerity, Karma, and Reward. We have a red-tailed hawk feather. We have a Uberlite dragon skull. And we have the runic tarot. That's for pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have Celestial Whisper, Insights, Universal Support, and Assistance. The Great Horned Owl Feather. We have Black Tourmaline with Mica. And we have the Book of Shadows Tarot as Above Tarot. Okay. Let's take a deep breath in with me. Ring the bell. Clear your mind. Release the race. Awakening ancient awareness and perception and intuition. You can take closing your eyes as you take a deep breath in through the nose, all the way down to your toes, and exhale as you open your eyes. Where does your eyes go to? Which pile? That is your pile, if it's not already obvious with the objects. And now we are going to light our candle. And then I will pause the video and I will see you guys in your piles. So for this candle, just allow yourself to, and if you don't know what to ask for, you can just simply just ask for guidance, or ask for this reading to resonate with you, or ask for clear, concise and precise messages. You can ask for help in the 3D. You can ask for messages specifically to you from specific gods or goddesses or ancestors or elemental beings. But just setting your intention now into the candle, focusing your will for the highest good of all only is allowed, okay? That was interesting. Something flew. Okay, there's nothing burning, but did you see that spark? And something also burnt my finger too. Like a piece of the, these are really old matches actually. They were at my cabin. I ran out for my other ones, so I grabbed these ones and they suck. Okay. The candle is lit. I will see you down in your pile selections. Bye. Hello, pile number 1s. You chose Hobgoblin, the tricks, cunning, and know-how. So the first thing that I'm getting as I tune into this card for when it comes to what is the overall energy that is awakening within you here is learning through trial and error. Okay. The candle agrees. Also pay attention to the flame. The flame is speaking to you as well. We have all elemental beings here with us. So there will be confirmation as I speak in the candle flame. So you can pay attention to that as well. Okay? But what I'm getting here is that you've been through it. You've had one of those hard knock lives where you're stubborn. You've had to learn the hard way because you chose to. And I feel like now there's this accumulation. Ooh, I feel some ancient energy coming in through the crown right now. Ooh. Tricks, cunning, and know-how. There is this inner knowing that's awakening here, this cunning of you knowing how things work, being able to utilize what you've learned over the years in order to gain something that you are wanting, or in order to gain an objective. Okay? I feel like there may have been like shame or like guilt in the past where you felt like maybe you felt like, it was wrong to go after what you wanted, or it was wrong to say that you wanted to try to figure out how to maneuver the elements in order to gain some type of something. I feel like that's leaving you now, because there's a sense of maybe you had to release this idea that you weren't worthy of whatever it is that you want, which is the old gods and the ancient beings and the primordial forces of this realm and many other realms are here to tell you that that is not the case at all whatsoever. This is going to be a reading of empowerment and to remind you what is available to you. I've already created a card layout and I chose different oracle decks to reach the answer to the question. I have not looked at them yet. So the first question that we are going to ask is, how do the old gods see you? Oh yeah, by the way, so this crow feather here, it was the start of the true connection and friendship that I have with a family. 3 crows that I have, a family here. And it was not easily gained. This is something I had to work for. For months and months and months, I asked them to, please, can you give me a feather? Please, please, please. And I got nothing. I had to show up every day. I had to be consistent. I had to do the work. I had to be out there and communicating with them and working on myself and being in nature. And then once I realized that they weren't just going to give me a feather without earning it, I kind of like just was like, okay, I'm not going to keep asking. I'm just going to, when they give it, they'll give it, right? And then one day they finally just left it right there in my path, right in front of me. And I knew I had earned it, that I had learned so much from them, from watching them, from learning their communication, the way they spoke, their different behaviors between the 3 of them. I learned that one was a father and a mother and a child. So yeah, that's what this feather, I don't know how that resonates for you, but that's how I obtained this crow feather here. And this crow obsidian crystal here also is also representing the same type of energy here of protection, of perceiving things, of being smart, of learning, of traveling to different mental, emotional, spiritual realms of existence to get information, to get knowledge, to get wisdom. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell one more time just to ground the energy. Because there is a lot of strong energies coming through now for you, okay? So the first card is going to be, how do the old gods see you? Wow. nobility, rainbow drake, intensity, abundance, and nobility. Wow. Like, wow. I don't even know what to say to that. That's pretty powerful. So they don't see you as this. They know this is who you are. But you've been humble. You've been not wanting to impose yourself on other people. Your soul is nobility. You have some type of spiritual hierarchy here. And I feel like with it being a rainbow, cat hair everywhere, it's representing like you have been through all of the different rays of energy, all of the different realms, and you just are a noble person. You're somebody that is worth, you're somebody that is deserving. Okay, wow, look at that, the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so each question I'm going to do one tarot card. This is completely new. The Fool, this is completely new with the Fool. This is a completely new spread, so bear with me. I'll get it by the time I get to pile number 2, but just bear with me as we move through this together, okay? Can I get one tarot card to go along with how the old gods see my pile number 1? Those that will choose pile number 1. How did the old gods see pile number 1 with Rainbow Drake here? Wow. I mean, the King of Wands. No wonder why the fire elementals were dancing in the flame for you. Wow. Like, what else do you want me to say? I guess if you don't know tarot, I need to explain it, but the King of Wands, this is a leader. This is somebody that has leadership, that has some type of hierarchy in the spiritual kingdoms and realms. Okay. This crow is standing on top of a lion. You have access to so much power. Do you see? This is how the old gods see you. You're meant to be leading a group of people for the old gods, for their teachings, for their old ways, to a better world. Look at this energy here. You're a king, queen. Gender doesn't really take place here, but this is somebody that is bold, a bold leader, somebody that would lead the right way without beating someone down. Remember how I said there was something about being humble? Yeah, you're humble because without that humility, you would be a force that could destroy, but you don't. You're not utilizing that energy unless if it's necessary. So you have access to this here within you right now. Okay? And this is something that you have done in many lifetimes with the infinity symbol here. Okay? It's something that you've done many times before. You've always been this. Your soul has always been this. It's awakening within you now. In this lifetime. Wow. Powerful. Okay. Second question is, what ancient power is awakening within you? Oh, jeez. Protection. Oh, geez. Boundaries, defense, and standards. Look at that elk standing in the middle of that river and not being moved. Not being moved. Okay? This energy is sturdy and strong. Not being moved. You are no longer going to be moved around like a puzzle piece for other people or manipulated in any way, shape, or form. You are awakening the stability and structure of your being, where no matter what comes towards you, what comes your way, what tries to trigger you, you are strong within yourself, unshakable, unmovable. Your standards are no longer going to be less than what you are worthy of. You are now understanding that not everyone deserves your time. Not everyone has your back. Not everyone is out for your highest good. And you're no longer going to allow yourself to fall prey to sympathies if people are not doing the work themselves. You're awakening your protective masculine energy that is grounded and rooted in strength and power, but is not overtaking other people. Wow, pile number ones. This is so beautiful. Let's get a card. Let's get a tarot card. Can I get a tarot card for the second question here for Algies, for the ancient power that is awakening within them? For my pile number ones, what ancient power is awakening within my pile number ones with this Algies, boundaries, defense, and standards? Whoa, there's another infinity symbol. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, like look at you, root. He is moving that infinity symbol with his feet. So as he walks this way, it starts spinning. He's sitting there dancing on this Two of Pentacles. Nothing is gonna destabilize you anymore. You are so rooted and grounded. Look, the Ace of Swords. That is true. When I see the Ace of Swords in a reading, it's telling me that what I'm saying is true. You are no longer going to be thrown off your path. This is balance. Learning how to move with... Oh, I'm sorry about the glare there. It's the sun. You're learning how to move with whatever comes your way. You can handle it. This is a true sense of knowing that no matter what gets sent my way, I have it under control. This is true personal power and belief of self. Maybe that's a little bit better. No, not really. Sorry. Oh well, it is what it is. Y'all are just gonna have to deal. This is also like protection of what you hold dear, the things that you are trying to manifest or the things that you are trying to get. You're awakening this protective force within you to protect whatever it is that you truly want or need. Okay, the next question is, what are you being asked to release? We use the Citadel deck. We have the Puppeteer. Explanations and apologies. You're being asked to release your continuous explaining yourself to other people. You're being asked to release any guilt from past mistakes, any type of something you're holding on to that is over and done with. Let's get a tarot card to confirm or to clarify. What are you being asked to release? Explanations. I feel like you are not to explain yourself anymore. Okay? I feel like you over-explain yourself repetitively. And these ancient primordial forces are telling you, stop. When you're over-explaining yourself, it's because you feel that you don't want somebody else to see you in a specific way or in a wrong way. But you can't control how other people see you. That's not something that you have control over. All you can do is stand strong in your boundaries and your standards for other people in your life. And if they're not willing to see you for who you are, then maybe it's time to cut those people out. Okay? Can we get a clarification card, one tarot card for the puppeteer for what they are being asked to release? What are they being asked to release for my pile number ones? The High Priestess. The Tower. The Two of Cups. Judgment. The Queen of Cups. Okay. They want you to stop apologizing for your foresight, for your ability to see things that other people can't. Okay, so I just thought this was a black candle right here. It's actually a sword. But that's interesting that I saw that, because at the top is this pomegranate, and it's making me think of the candle here. So I was seeing this pomegranate being the flame lit that guides you. The High Priestess sees things that other people aren't wanting to see or can't see. This is your intuitive abilities. Okay? I feel like what they're saying here is that they want you to stop explaining why you make the decisions that you make. Okay? Stop apologizing for your abilities, for the fact that you can see things that other people can't, or for following your intuition, following your gut. Yes, the tower may fall because you stop trying to coddle people, but it's meant to, okay, with Judgment. The Three of Cups. This could be about friends. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, dude. The Page of Pentacles and Judgment. You call judgment on people, okay, and they don't like that. They don't like the fact that you can see where they're headed or what's going on, or that you can see their intentions. They want you to release apologizing for being yourself, for connecting to deeper aspects of yourself, and for seeing who's really for you and who's not. Let me get one more, though. Can I get one more to clarify the High Priestess with the Puppeteer for what you want them to release? Okay, I think that this is, I have to count. That's the Ten of Swords again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Somebody really stabbed you in the back here. Made you feel like you weren't worthy. The Ace of Swords again, truth. But they're saying no. That was only to teach you a lesson of what your worthiness is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the Seven of Wands. Wow. Sometimes we have to just accept the fact that we are at a higher place than other people are. Okay? All these crows are pissed off because they haven't reached you. You have this golden rod here. You have access to higher realms that they don't, and they're pissed. But that's not your problem. You can't keep making yourself smaller to fit with people that don't truly have your back, that only want to push you down, okay? It's time for you to speak your truth and to rise above this energy here of betrayal, because something has finally pushed you over the edge here, and Spirit wants to make sure that you are going to take from it what will keep you on a higher elevation, okay? You are above other people, and that's, not everyone is equal. I know people like to say that, and that's a wonderful thought, but if you do the work and other people don't, then you're not on the same level as them. You have risen above them because you've done the work, okay? It's time to defend the fact that you are a leader. You have some type of spiritual hierarchy nobility. You've earned that through many, Patchy disagreed, through many lifetimes, I'm hearing, okay? Don't try to bring these lower people up onto your throne, onto your level because they don't fit there. They would only hurt other people and themselves. Allow them to grow in their own pace. But don't apologize. Don't apologize. And don't explain yourself to people that can't possibly understand your position because they're not there. Okay? Okay. What are you being asked to embody? We use the dark goddess. Ooh, Lilith. Oh, snap. I knew it. Rebellion with Lilith. Ooh. Yeah. So if you know Lilith's story, then you'll understand why what this card is saying here. It's time to rebel against the people, places, and things, or the constructs, or the whatevers that make you feel like you're less than. Because, oh my gosh, this is so empowering. This pile is so empowering. They are really lifting you up here. They want you to fight back. No one pushes them around again. That's what I'm hearing. No one will ever push them around again. Awaken the Lilith aspect within yourself and embody it. Embody this rebellious energy of, I know what I'm deserving of, and I am not willing to accept anything less than what I am worthy of. And anything else can get bent. Let me actually read that for you. They're telling me to read it for you. Where's the book at? 1 second. Okay. It says, now is the time to make your own rules. Lilith encourages you to reclaim your power by doing what is right for you, even if it goes against tradition. Tap into your inner knowledge rather than following others. Some people may question you as you create your own path, leaving behind convention, but trust in yourself. You don't need external approval to find freedom, happiness, and success. Embody this sense of sovereignty, this sense of personal power. Okay? That's what they're asking you to embody here. Okay? Is personal power regardless of what other people's opinions are. You're meant to go against the grain. You are not meant to be like everyone else, okay? Can we get a tarot card for this? What are they asking you to embody? What are they asking you to embody? What are you being asked to embody here with Lilith, with rebellion? What are you being asked to embody here? 8 of Wands. Okay, I just felt some really strong energy coming in again. A new way. The Magician. They want you to embody the gift that's being given to you by them. Okay? And it's not going to be something that's been created before, like something that's been experienced before by you or by other people. It's something that is going to be wholly yours, like completely yours. Embody the gifts that you've been given, the power, the rulership, like the leadership that you're meant to embody, and do it quickly. The Queen of Cups, yeah, look. You have psychic abilities, majorly. Maybe you've shut them down because you don't want to impose your whatever on somebody. I don't know, but enough is enough of that, okay? That's not actually how you truly feel. Those are patterns and programs that have been programmed onto you for you to overcome in this life, okay? What protections surround you? What protections surround you right now? Look, you got Odin's ravens, Hunan and Moonin. On Zeus. You are a seer. You're a seer. You have access to ancient wisdom and awareness to connect with beings that are not of this world. Ever or never were. Or maybe they were, but they aren't anymore. You have access to channeling ancient primordial forces of life and death. How perfect is that you got the raven? Said read it. Where is it at? Okay. The highly intelligent raven is also alert, is always alert. See what I'm saying? They were alert. The crows alerted me to warnings this morning. It says, the highly intelligent raven is always alert, and like the god Odin's ravens, Hunan, thought, and Munin, memory, who are his eyes and ears out in the world, he is always collecting information. Flying high, he has clear sight over all. You can hear him calling out as he passes on messages of both good news and warning. You have protective forces, especially birds. Really pay attention to the birds around you. Learn how to hear their communication, just like I was talking about earlier. On Zeus is the rune of Odin, of divine breath, of all of creation, and is also called the messenger rune. In a reading, it brings a message of divine inspiration, creation, formation, and transformation. It indicates the strong presence of your ancestors and ancestral line. On Zeus represents the arrival of a revelation or insight. Language with all its uses and power is central to this rune. Again, you have the power and the protection of Odin, of higher sight, of divine insight, of awareness. You definitely have forces that are paying attention to everything going on and the subtle energies around you as well, not just the things that are clear to you, but things that are also not clear to you. Ooh, you got Hadi and Skull. Hate, patience, hunger, and mocking. This is the other protection you have around you right now. This is a very interesting protective force here, but this is let me connect to this energy here. These are two wolves of Norse mythology, one that chases the sun and one that chases the moon. And they eat it. They're hungry for it. How is this your protection here? I feel like going after what you want. The protective force that surrounds you is by doing the hard parts for you, like continuously pushing you towards the things that you want. If you don't have the courage to do so, they're going to do it for you. Let's get some more. Let's put a tarot card here. For what protection surrounds my pile number one? What protection surrounds my pile number ones? Also, this is like consistent motion. It happens again and again and again. It's something that is very stable and never ending. The path of the sun and the moon. And the hunger and drive that moves them. Can I get a tarot card for pile number ones for what protection surrounds them? What protection surrounds them? Pile number one, what protection surrounds them? Wow, death. You literally have the death gods protecting you. Look at this. Look at them fighting. The Five of Wands. This is battle. You have ancient battle death gods that are protecting you. Holy crap, pile number 1. Wow. Ooh, okay. The death of your enemy. I mean, that sounds really fucked up, but I mean, hey, the death of anything that tries to bite you. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that tries to take you down. You have the death gods. Halo is coming through. A lot of dark gods and goddesses are protecting you right now. And that's what you need, because you are so humble. You are so bright and beautiful, and you want to see the good in everybody. And sometimes we need other forces that are willing to do the dirty work for you. Okay? You're being protected from something that's trying to get at you. Okay? From competitive energy, people, places, or things that are trying to compete with you. You're being protected from this. Okay? This is surrounding you right now. Okay, and what unfolds when you answer this call? What did I just say about I felt her coming in? Wow. You definitely have Hela coming through for you, okay? This is the Norse goddess of the underworld. Death, otherworld, release of pain. And look, there's algae showing up again here on a completely different card. Protection from the death goddess, the goddess of the underworld. She fears nothing. You are a child of both light and dark. The death of what has held you back. Okay? Release of pain. You are no longer, sorry, that might be gross to some people. You are no longer going to be carrying these energies of past pain and trauma anymore. Look. What unfolds when you answer the call? Happenstance, expansion, becoming, and luck. You finally step in to your abundance, into this becoming of something so beautiful. Look, I was in the middle of shuffling on my, on my lap, the Ace of Swords again. Wow, pile number 1s. Look at that, the 10 of Cups. You can't make it up. This is justice, truth, happiness, no longer taking on the pain from what you have been through in the past. It's time to let that shit go. Look, the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. What unfolds for you is a brand new life with the opportunities being just handed to you with this becoming and luck here. Happenstance. It just happens to fall into your lap. Yes, it does. You do have the blessing of the gods here. You have blessing from the gods because you have earned this. You have earned the protection of the underworld, okay? Oh, wow, this is super powerful. Let's get one more tarot card to close out for what unfolds when you answer this call. What unfolds when you answer this call, when you allow these energies and these gods to assist you? The Queen of Swords and the Magician. Oh my goodness. The Queen of Swords, you take your throne. Discernment, acknowledgement, truth, divine knowing. You become the Queen of Swords. She is not she's not manipulated. She already knows. She can see it all. And she doesn't lead with anger or like strife or putting people down. She leads with justice and truth. Wow. You now, if you answer this call, okay, and you let this go here, you now have the power and the backing to create the life that you want, that you truly want, your true desires. Not the desires of everyone else, but yours. You're so smart, pile number ones. Wow, this was a beautiful reading. I love you guys so much. Please, please, please comment down below how this resonated for you, if it did. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Let me know how you like this type of reading. It always seems to go absolutely phenomenal when I allow the elementals and the gods to come to me with what they want to say. So I'm glad that I was able to be a voice in a channel to have you receive these messages today. This is so empowering, and I want to know who you are. Comment down below who you are. I love you guys. Bye. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pile number 2. You chose the Uberlite Dragon Skull. His name is Garth. He is actually one of my watcher spirits. He is a guardian spirit, or this object contains his essence when he's not sent out. So, on the surface, you wouldn't see that he has all this firepower. But in the right elements, his power is exposed. There's something about that for you, pile number 2. Pile number 1 was powerful. Wow. Okay, you also chose the red-tailed hawk feather. I just started noticing a theme as I went to tell you guys about this feather. As I'm telling the story of each feather. I got a call in my mind. I had, I work a lot with birds. And I heard in my mind's eye that there was a feather out there for me. And so I walked around my property for like 2 hours. Reading a book or listening to a book while I walked around, looking for said feather that was supposedly out there. Excuse me. Something about the throat chakra here, okay? And I pretty much had given up. And as I walked back towards my house to go back inside after not finding said feather that was being called to me, that I was being told about, I almost gave up hope. And when I was walking back inside, I decided to walk back while also walking back to the edge of my property, the corner of my property where my wards are at the 4 corners. And as soon as I walked through this little walkway tunnel area, a feather, a red-tailed hawk feather, was laying on the ground right in front of my path. And then I looked closer to the tree and saw this one. Okay, so there is a theme here about almost getting to the point of giving up, of losing hope, losing faith, losing belief that somebody's got your back, or something's going to happen, or something that you've been wanting. And then at the last minute, as you're giving up, as you're walking home, as you're walking away, boom, there it is. The thing that you felt was coming, the thing that you knew was there. Okay? So this is the feather that you chose. And you chose the card, the Power of 3, Sincerity, Karma, and Reward. There's 2 big bears there, the Power of 3. And notice how the Power of 3 is not 3 people. Interesting. Power of 3 primal forces. Sincerity, karma, and reward. So, if you are not coming from pile number 1, I will go ahead and explain to you how we're going to do this. So, there is a list of questions And, oh, I just split it open to the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look at that butterfly. Oh, did you see it? It might have been too high up in the video. A giant butterfly. Wow. Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. And it was orange. It just came right up to me. I almost like put my hand up because I thought something was coming at my face. Wow, butterflies definitely could be significant. Almost like a transformation that seems so big it almost scares you until you realize it's you. The Page of Pentacles, starting something fresh. Okay, so I've already collected the oracle cards that are answering the questions that I'm going to be asking, and then I'll get one tarot card with each oracle card, okay, with each question. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. This is already going to be so powerful. I'm so excited. I can feel it already. Okay. So for the first card, we are going to see, how do the old gods see you? Oh, wow. Orion's blessing. Protection, gifts, and favor. They see you as somebody who is highly favored. That you have been blessed by the stars, by the divine. Doesn't Orion's belt have 3 stars? The power of 3? You are, yeah. You naturally, your soul's essence naturally comes with protections, favor, and gifts. Okay, they see you as somebody that wields this power here. You wield the power of being blessed by the gods, being favored by the gods. The throat chakra. Let me put my red rose, the voice of the red rose oil on to clear out my throat chakra for you. If you would like to also receive the essence of the voice of the red rose, allow it to flow into your throat space, the back of your neck. Okay. Much better. Okay. How do the old gods see you? With the Orion's blessing, protection, gifts, and favor. How do the old gods see my pile number 2s? How do they see my pile number 2s? How do they see my pile number 2s? Orion's blessing, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Again, the Ten of Shields. Okay, they see you as someone who always has divine, like, guidance, who has the channel available to them to receive guidance from the divine, from the ancestors, from the spirits, from the animals, from every single energetic realm in existence. You are somebody that wields power because of your connection to ancient primordial forces. The power of 3. 2 birds, 1 human. 2 bears, 1 human. You have some type of familial. You may have 2 animals. You may have 2 like familiars that you are soul tied to. You are somebody who is a leader, but is a leader with fairness, who protects the innocent, who has a lot of gifts and a lot of power and a lot of favor because of what you have done. A lot of ancestral winnings here. Karma, good karma. You have ancestral karma that you have awoken because of your fairness, because of your gifts, because of your favor. And this could have to do with you being ostracized, the things that you have endured for your people. In past lives, I'm getting past life favors, like past life gifts that you are now awakening because the karma is complete. Okay. What ancient power is awakening within you? Othala, yeah, karma, Othala, home, castle, and family. You have ancestral powers coming online. home, castle, and family. What ancient power is awakening within you? Judgment. You could be connected to the Valkyrie. What ancient power is awakening within you for my pile number 2s? Othala. This is ancestral home. This is ancestral karma. Ancestral abilities and gifts that have been held back by everyone else in your line so far, but now are being offered to you because you broke the chains, okay? You broke the chains. You did what you needed to do to free your soul ancestry, the patterns that you were incarnated with in multiple lifetimes, and your family that you're born into, your blood and bone. What ancient powers are awakening within my pile number 2s? You can't make it up. The 10 of Shields. Victory. Look at that. Victory. The ancient powers awakening within you. The World, the Strength card, the 7 of Cups. Look at how blessed and favored you are. This is the old gods, and that's you. All of these ancestral lines are looking at you like you are the golden child of your ancestors, of your line, your ancestral line. You are the reward. You are the child that was going to reap the rewards that all of your ancestors fought through, but weren't able to actually access while they were alive. It's you. They chose you. They chose you. Okay? They chose you to receive all of their plunder, all of the things that they obtained that they could not access due to karmic things while they were alive. They chose you to receive that power. So this is coming online for you. What are you being asked to release? Responsibility and expectations. Ooh, okay. The Adventurer. It's almost like you hold so much responsibility for things that are not yours. It's time to let the volcano blow. It's time to release that pressure that you're putting on yourself. The expectations that you're putting on yourself, that other people are putting on you. No, this has got to go. Expectations that other people, even yourself, have placed upon you need to be released. They're asking you to release this now. You've done the work. There's nothing left for you to do here. So release the expectations that other people have placed on you and that you have placed upon yourself, because they're not for you. Release the responsibility of, I have to make sure that this is the outcome. I've got to make sure that everyone is good, and that you're only responsible for yourself. And you've done well enough. You've done well more than your fair share, okay? Release the expectations and the extra responsibility that you have taken on that are not yours to have, okay? Yeah, let it burn. Gotta let it burn. Deep down you know what's best with stuff with you. Alright, let's see. Let it burn. Let the volcano explode, okay? Let me get a tarot card for what are you being asked to be released with the Adventurer here. The King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Always needing to be the responsible one. Always needing to make sure that you are financially stable, that everybody else is financially stable, that you have everybody else's back. Never allowing yourself to enjoy anything or have fun. Can I clarify the King of Pentacles? What are they being asked to release? The High Priestess. That's so interesting because, look, the Queen and the Knight of Wands. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It may be time to release this man. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's time to ignite the fire within you. You've been holding your fire back for too long. It's time to release some responsibility and allow yourself to be free. The High Priestess. With the King of Pentacles. What is the High Priestess with the King of Pentacles for pile number 2? What's the Hermit? You keep just giving me more people. The Fool, the Strength, and the Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. They want you to have the strength to go after, to leave everything else behind and go towards whatever it is that ignites your passion. So you may receive this unconditional love, filling your own cup. It's time to let go of the hermiting, okay? It's time to come out of your shell. Just because you can see to help other people doesn't mean that you have to, okay? Just because you can know and see all doesn't mean that you have to make that your responsibility, okay? You do not need to be responsible for other people's actions, other people's end results. The Empress, yeah, the Hierophant. You are trying to mother everyone because you can see their way forward. You have the sight, you're a seer. You have divine wisdom and authority, okay? This is kind of relating to pile number 1 if you want to watch pile number 1 too. But you have access to a divine authority, okay? But you're too concerned about making sure that everyone is on their own weave of fate. Like you're weaving their own fate. You're trying to make sure that everyone has the best chance possible to reach their divine destiny. That is not your responsibility. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, okay? Same thing. Just because you can see the future, just because you're prophetic and you can see the ins and the outs of everything, doesn't mean that it's your responsibility to make sure they get there. Speak the prophecy and let it go. Speak the prophecy and you've done your job. Anything more than that is not your responsibility, okay? Okay, what are you being asked to embody? Meng Po, memory. There's a butterfly again. I don't know this goddess, so let me just get the book real quick and read it. Meng Po reminds you not to dwell on the past, but to pull inspiration from it. You've grown and gained experience and wisdom from both the good and bad things that have happened in your life. Allow yourself to forgive past mistakes and instead focus on using joyful memories to fuel your motivation in the present. You are not the same person you once were. Life is always changing. Open your heart to new experiences. Okay. Maybe you feel responsible for other people's outcomes because you feel like you wrong them in some way, or you feel like there's something that, you deserve this because you don't deserve to put that energy towards yourself because of something that you did in the past or something like this. I'm not sure. Let's clarify. Can I get one tarot card for Meng Po on what they're being asked to embody? What is pile number 2 being asked to embody? Memory. Whoa. The Empress. The 5 of Swords. Yeah. Leaving someone behind. This is like you have some type of like karmic program that made you feel like you left somebody behind. So now you have to sacrifice yourself. No, you don't. You're meant to embody the Empress, but the Empress is meant to bring all life forth through the filling of her own cup. Not being responsible for where their threads are weaved or where their weird is being woven to. Okay? There's a past life here that's affecting you. Yeah. A past life where somebody else may have perished, and you either had the choice of perishing with them or getting out, and they told you to get out. And you did. And there's some type of, like, you're holding on to some type of shame or guilt or grief for leaving them behind. But what is you being dead going to do? How is that going to help them? It's not. Okay? Embody the wisdom and the memory of all your lifetimes, and take the good and leave the rest. Take what benefits you and leave the rest, okay? Yeah, let the rest burn. Let it burn. Gotta let it burn. Something about burning shit. You might want to, like, write shit down and burn it. Okay? What are you being asked to embody? Okay, what protection surrounds you? The seed. The seed of creation. The seed of creation. The lion. The protection that surrounds you is the seed of creation. The protection that surrounds you is the seed of creation. And the Erd. Fate, thread, quest, and destiny. Yeah. This is the protection that you have. Okay? Is your weird and your future destiny. Fate, thread, quest, and destiny. This is the protection that it surrounds you because of this. This is your destiny. You are highly protected here. By creation itself. Okay? This is the Norn of that weaves the fate of the future of your destiny. Okay, let's get a card. Let's get a tarot card. What protection surrounds my pile number 2s? What protection surrounds my pile number 2s? Protection surrounds my pile number 2s. Well, that did want to come out, but I'm going to get another one. What protection surrounds my pile number 2s? The Temperance. 2 of Cups. Okay, you have the 9 of Shields, which is the 9 of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Okay, you have the Goddess here, the Mother. You have an owl, you have a bear again. There's the bear and the white owl. But you have all of your weapons from past battles. The protection that surrounds you is your own freaking past achievements, your own past battles. This is past life accumulations of power, of you defeating your enemy, of you defeating the things that were here to take you out, because you can see all with this owl here. You have the ability to see through the dark, through the night. Okay? Your protection is your life force energy. That is so beautiful, so nurturing, so life-giving. Okay? Your beauty is also your protection as well. Okay? Yeah, and you have the 2 of Cups here. So you also have soul connections here that complete you, that are also here to protect you. Okay, so what is the last? Yeah. What unfolds when you answer this call? Scold. Destiny, fate, and potential. Wow. There's your weird there, okay? Your potential, your destiny, your fate is what unfolds when you answer the call of your destiny, of your quest. Mesmerization, miracles, ecstasy, and vibrancy. It's time to let go of the past, y'all. Goals, unleashing, and openness. Fairy Hound. You got extra cards here. You're the only one that did. And elfing allies. What did I just say? You have allies here. Spiritual allies. Simplicity, cycles, and revelation. It's going to get real easy. Your goals are about to be unleashed. This is your destiny. It's your fate. It's your potential. Your potential destiny that is here to bring this energy of mesmerization, miracles, ecstasy, happiness, joy. Your vibrancy is about to be skyrocketed. Can I get a tarot card for what unfolds if they answer this call? What unfolds if they answer this call, Spirit? Wow. The freaking 10 of... Look, you can't. I cannot. The 10 of Horns, the 10 of Cups. Literal soul freaking union. Reunion with your soul tribe, okay? This is like real companionship. This is divine gathering and revelry and ecstasy. You can't get better than that. You cannot get what unfolds. Truth unfolds. Mastery, justice, protection. The world. The Ace of Wands. Where you anchor in your next truth, like your next journey with the Page of Pentacles here. Letting the rest die off. The cycle is complete. A whole new world is here. Wow, pile number 2, that was so powerful. I hope this did resonate with you. Please comment down below so I can know who you are, because wow, did the gods give you a blessing here today. I love you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And turn the bell on in case you want to see my next upload. And I will see you next time. Bye. Last but not least, pile number 3. You chose the Celestial Whisper. Insights, universal support, and assistance. You also chose the Black Tourmaline with the Mica. And you chose the Great Horned Owl feather. This feather was gifted to me at a time when I couldn't really hear my guides. I couldn't hear my ancestors. I thought that I didn't know what to do. It was in a time where I did not know what to do. And I wasn't receiving the messages like I always do as a seer. And it was a whisper. It was quiet. Sometimes our guidance is not always loud. Sometimes the best guidance and the best messages come in as silent as the wind wisping through the leaves. Okay, the Great Horned Owl also is much more quiet than the rest of the owls. The barred owl makes freaking sounds sometimes that sound like freaking primates killing each other. The Great Horned Owl is unmistakable when you hear them. It's just quiet. Hoo, 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 hoo. You can't hear them very loud. They're very quiet, and they sound almost like a whisper from another realm. The owl sees what others cannot. They hunt through the night. They can see the stirring of creatures. They can see in all directions. And they're very smart. Otherworldly, in fact. This feather is very special to me. As soon as I received it, I knew who and what it was from. The blessing of this feather. Right when I needed it. Right when I was about to fall apart. So this could have a resonance to you, or it might not, but that's the energy. Let's ring the bell. Okay. So let's get into it. I have your tarot deck here. Ooh, the Mother of Fire, the Queen of Wands. Okay. So for the first question, I've already pulled the oracle cards for each pile. So I'm going to pull out the answer to the first question, and then we're going to get a matching tarot to go with it, okay? How did the old gods see you? See, there's something very celestial with you guys. You guys could actually resonate with Starseed, or the Fae, or the Elves. Elven Star, law, synchronicity, and loyalty. Wow. They see you as a star. And they're loyal to you. They feel a responsibility for assisting you. Like it's law that whatever energies are available help you. They see you as someone who is unwaveringly loyal and aligned no matter what happens, no matter where your soul is incarnate. Beautiful. Let's get a tarot card. How do the old gods see you? I'm not going to take reversals. There's reversals in this deck, but I didn't flip them around. So if anything comes out reversed, I'm just going to flip it over. How do the old gods see my pile number 3? How do the old gods see you? With law, synchronicity, and loyalty. Elven star. How do they see my pile number 3s? Child of the stars. How do the old gods see my pile number 3s? We have Neptune. And we have Imbolc with the star at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. The 8 of fire. Yeah, you might resonate with being from another planet, a water planet at that. Neptune. I don't know this deck very well, actually, at all. I might get the book, because this is a god here. The 8 of fire. Yeah, Neptune. No matter what chaos ensues, Neptune stands calmly in the middle of it all, confident, somehow in control, and rather enjoying the ride. There's a saying about magic being done with smoke and mirrors. Neptune is the master of smoke and mirrors, and most of his magic focuses... sorry, I had to pause for a second. The master of smoke and mirrors, and most of his magic focuses on the mind. His energy covers the world with a blanket of romance and glamour. Beguiling, mist covers the mundane and inspire the mind to dream or trick it into believing illusions. It is the altered state. In this altered state, induced by Neptune's charms, the mind relaxes, logic blurs, and synapsis makes new connections, allowing a welling up of psychic tendencies and letting flow the feelings of compassion, sensitivity, and tolerance. Once the mind is quieted and open, we begin to accept and then embrace the possibilities of dreams coming true. And Neptune knows the belief is the first step towards creation. Wow. So how they see you is they see you as somebody that brings synchronicities and beliefs and dreams coming true to the people of the world. They see you as somebody that is here to help allow people to dream and awaken their psychic abilities and ask for more, dream bigger. Okay, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, what ancient power is awakening within you? Tiwa's honor, doing the right thing, and leadership. Ooh, I like that. This is Tyr's rune. He is the god of justice, of sacrifice for the greater good. I feel like you're stepping into your purpose here, and the honor that comes with that, leading people, guiding people into a new, better way of thinking, of seeing things. What ancient power is awakening within my pile number 3s? Crown chakra energy here too as well. The King of Water. Or the Crone of Water, sorry. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure I remember this one. This one talks about the Crone of Water holds sacred memories and times or things in this bottle and puts it away for a time when it's going to be needed. So this gift has been held, waiting for it to be needed. Let me get one more. Can I get one more card for what ancient power is awakening within them? Whoa. The elemental of air. Mabon. Okay, this is, I think this is the death card. That's Persephone and Demeter. And you have the stars, constellations. You're bringing your gifts to bring hope and ideas of a better time is coming. You've been holding on to this for lifetimes, and now it's awakening within you, and you're going to be able to help lead people into this knowing that the answers are within the stars. Yeah, you're super connected to stars, for sure. Absolutely. Okay, what are you being asked to release? The priest, perseverance and faith. What is that? That's candle wax. Candle wax is on my card here. Whoops. I think I just scratched the gold off. Interesting. There may be like wounds to your faith here. I don't know. I'm not getting for you to release that. Okay. Are you saying that there doesn't need to be anything to be released and that this is just an extra card? Have faith. Oh, release it to the world. Okay, so it's not something that you need to actually let go of. It's releasing this faith to the world. The priest. You holding the light at the end of the tunnel. I just kept seeing the... Let me get a card. Can I get a tarot card for what you're asking to be released? What you're asking... What are they being asked to release for my pile number 3s? What are they being asked to release with this? The Two of Water. That's Venus and... what is his name? Aphrodite and Hermes. The Dove of Peace, of Hope. Dude, yeah. This is not asking you to be released. This is asking you to release this belief and this trust and this faith into the world. So they're not saying that you need to release anything. They just want you to release this gift. Maybe you don't want to show it to other people because you feel like other people are so pessimistic. Your optimism on a better life might irritate people, but they're asking you to still send this out, to release this to the world. Okay, what are you being asked to embody? Scotty, the wild heart. Yes. Wild heart. Embody the wild heart within you. Wow. That doesn't resonate. I don't know what does. They said read it. Okay. Within you beats a wild heart. Scotty is reminding you to stride through life proudly as your authentic self. Disregard the restrictions that have been placed upon you by convention, others, or yourself. Don't be afraid to take risk for whom and what you love. You are fierce and you will not be tamed. Wow. Embody your whole self, your authentic whole self, your whole wild heart that is within you. Somebody stifled your brightness, your light. Someone tried to beat it down because it was too bright, it was too good, it was too out of this world. It made people feel uncomfortable, so they try to beat it out of you and like create darkness all around you, but you are the star. Okay? You are a star. Can I get a tarot card for what they're being asked to embody? Jupiter. Wow. Blessings, abundance, gifts, the spell casting. Look at how she's casting all that light into the world. This is Jupiter. He brings all of the divine blessings, all gifts in such a huge way. Luck, abundance, like just bam, it just comes to you, it flows to you. Embody this energy, okay? So you can share it with the world. What protection surrounds you? Rilo. Being at the right place at the right time. Being in flow with your higher self. So you may journey at the right place at the right time. Verdandi. Past lives, ancestral energies, mystic influences. Your ancestral energies and the Norn that weaves the past is protecting you. All of your influences from the past, from past lives, are here to protect you. Your protection lies in your connection to who you truly are, the star energy. Verdandi is a Norn that holds all of the ancient wisdom of your past, of your soul, of your weird. Can I get a tarot card to clarify what protection surrounds my pile number 3s? What protection surrounds my pile number 3s? The Four of Earth. You have elemental beings, gnomes, that are here to protect you. Let me get one more. The gifts of the earth protect you. Tell me more about what protection surrounds my pile number 3s. Omens. Oh, prophecies. The Wheel of the Year, yeah. You have a lot of elemental forces that protect you. They strike anything down that comes against you. They create tower moments for all of those that need to learn a lesson. And anything false that is here to harm you falls away. Wow, beautiful. Okay, and what unfolds when you answer this call? Odin and Yggdrasil. Sacrifice, focus, and goal setting. Chihuahuas with the gods here with sacrifice. And Tatiana's crown. Certainty, belief, and new ideas. What unfolds is you allowing yourself to shift your perspective and focus solely on what it is that you want. And then knowing that you've got angelic protection too with transformation here. Certainty, belief, and new ideas. There's something that you're going to learn. That's what unfolds. There's something that you're going to realize about yourself, that you've always had this in you. And it's going to create focus and drive and setting your goals and getting to the end goal that you want to achieve. Can I get a tarot card here for what unfolds if they answer the call? What unfolds if they answer the call? Yeah. Don't be ridiculous, Spirit. What unfolds if they answer the call? The world. Oh my, literally, the world is in your hands. The world is in my hands and I keep my hands closed. I love my baby mamas. They get my highest honor. Gotta take care of them kids, man. I know you heard Obama. I don't know what the hell that was about, but anyways, here we are. Tell me more. Tell me more. What unfolds when they answer the call? Whoops. The Wheel of the Year again. Wow. Like, literally, anything and everything you want is yours. Samhain. And you can see it all. You can see it all. Connecting with your ancestors, connecting to your divination, you know everything that's coming. You can see it all before it ever happens. You'll know when there's danger. Okay, the elementals of air. Yeah, look, the star came back out. You can't make it up. Initiation. You're being initiated. The god and the goddess. The horn god. You're being initiated by the gods. And you're here to heal the world with your ideas, with your seeing, with your sight, with your beliefs, with your star power. Wow, pile number 3s. I love you guys so much. This was beautiful. There's nothing that you need to change besides allowing your light to shine. Shine it through the darkness, through the night. Listen to the whispers and know who you are with certainty and belief. Okay? I love you guys so much. Please comment down below. Let me know who you are. Let me know what pile you chose. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it to somebody that might resonate or that you think might be drawn to this. And I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to turn on the bell. Love you. Bye.